And one of the epic nights in the NBA. We welcome you to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the East All-Stars going up against the West All-Stars. It doesn't get any better than this. The best of the NBA, all together on the same court. This is a date that all basketball fans circle on their calendar. Every year, the All-Star Game is one of the highlights of the season, because when you put this kind of talent together, it is an amazing show. Now for the crown jewel of All-Star Weekend, the big game.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, we welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark.
What a dude, YouTube! It's your boy, Blackhawk Nero, and I'm in the starters.
With the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
What can we do?
It always is. I mean,
First
the privilege
play.
of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players.
goodness.
I mean, being on this huge stage.
See, this is about
brings
this
out
game
the
is
best
so
in the
glitchy.
NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at
Why?
the West All-Stars.
Sorry guys.
Starting lineup. Paul George is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Silk. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Excellent concentration from the deep. Intimidated the shooter, bothered him, distracted him, and made him think twice as he went in for that layup.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly
Towns,
the
my
Hollywood crowd
teammate.
is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants it.
Oh,
Yep, it's the greatest and
Paul
certainly the
George,
most fun
backcourt.
pickup game these players will ever play in.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Towns, a screen on DeRozan. Here's Silk.
got it
Easy
again.
after coming off the pick. Silk's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, what a nice screen by Towns. I mean, this is what you want to do.
Can I get the
Feet spread,
MVP for
knees bent,
the
hips
All-Star
down,
Game?
Balanced, ready, not moving, screening 101. Here, I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the second free throw, good.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick
Looks like
player.
we're on the shooting
guy who
guard. I've
runs
never
the
been in
offense
shooting guard before.
exceedingly well.
Here's Silk. He kicks to top. Lays it up off the glass. DeRozan's got his first points of the night. Here's Silk. Outside for George.
George for free. Way off.
Misses the three. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by one. LeBron's got his first points of the game. Pass to Silk.
I got him again. This crossover's good. Oh,
Shot off. Good D by James.
layup system.
And here are the East
What can we
All-Stars.
do? I'm shooting
Antetokounmpo
50%. That's
kicks the
good.
ball. The shot's
Again.
good. Wall's got 5 now.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Looking up on that bucket, always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Now here's DeRozan. Defense right
Good
on him.
defense.
Score the basket. His second of 2.
Put into the defensive end of the floor.
7 points I have
Now here's
tonight.
Wall. 5 points in the
Yeah,
game.
big game for All-Star Game.
Outside DeRozan.
The captains this year. It's really weird.
Terrific focus from George there, reading the shooter the entire
There's my
way.
man Kawhi.
Great shot block.
Ah,
And so he draws the foul on
why
the
am I
shot.
getting my mate
Trip to the line,
Kawhi?
Shoot 2.
Kawhi,
He
Leonard,
earned his money on
me.
that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul them,
To miss 4-4 to start.
yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Towns, high post.
Mid-range.
over Love. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Silk. He's got 9. Outside Westbrook. The pass to Silk. On some changes here for the East. Parker comes in for LeBron. And it's Batum in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh my God, Harden,
The West
sorry.
All-Stars also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Paul Millsap is subbed in for Paul George. Here's
What's this
Silk.
game doing?
He's
I was
got
doing
11.
all these good dribbles before.
And that's usually the theme in this
crap.
game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the court for the West All-Stars. Russell Westbrook out there with Silk. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George.
Pretty good work there on the offensive glass.
See we got. Again.
Shots good on the assist by George. Silk's got 5 points now this quarter.
18
The shooting
points.
has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's
do?
Antetokounmpo looking for in the corner. George with it. Here's Silk. DeRozan defending.
Oh!
Here's Silk. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's
I
9
just
for
got
15
him.
shooting.
Crossed him over to Rosen.
Now the East All-Stars with it.
It says difficult shot.
They led the
Oh,
game
it
at
must
one
be a
point by
difficult
20.
shot. Or 20.
Home by town. He's simply saying, not here, not now, not in my house.
Now Westbrook following the three-point attempt by
George,
John Wall.
swish.
George,
Ah.
no good.
The defense has to be better. I mean, they were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper.
Oh.
You said it, Kevin. He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Here's Silk. So the whistle blows on the
Ouch.
shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That one on Love.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here.
21
where we are.
points.
From 18 feet away, and they force the shot.
Good
clock
shot
violation.
contested.
Great D. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the East.
I blocked DeRozan. Oh my God, DeRozan.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Get a look at how the offensive
That's
approach
BS.
has been going here so far for the East All-Stars.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Dishes it to George.
George contested
It's the
frame.
three-point bomb.
Splash.
George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the confidence that George brings to his game is also confidence that impacts
Silver
and
dimer.
injects his teammates. He's a high-octane.
And so it's the East All-Stars looking at a 13. And we return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for
High
us.
scores at
I
the
wouldn't be
moment.
surprised. I mean, I think it's
LeBron.
going to be a spectacular
Fouls.
final two
Towns
quarters.
got his third
They've
foul
got
now.
Antetokounmpo, DeRozan out there with Wall, and it's LeBron James.
This is it. He bricks
and
the
it's
layup.
Love in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
We're watching a legend. And LeBron James said he's chasing a ghost. He wants to be the greatest player of all time.
Here's Silk, DeRozan defending.
He gets a chance to add one more at the line.
And here are the East All-Stars. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
What can we do? 12-point lead.
Now here's LeBron.
Doesn't
He's got
matter whether
15.
it's just a friendly game.
And count it. He'll head to the line with
Towns
a
to
chance
his
to make
fourth
it
foul
3.
now.
And when James gets going, there's no stopping him. Just a dynamite scorer who feels he can get any shot he wants.
Westbrook.
Here's Westbrook.
That's
Wide-open shot
easy.
is on the money.
No look
Brooks
pass.
got 7 points in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside DeRozan. 6 of 7 at the line. That free throw good from Silk. The East making a switch.
Perfect
He's checked
release.
in, and he makes both
7
free throws.
assists,
A
28
little
points.
over
Let's
2.5 minutes
go.
on the clock in
What?
this final half of play.
What can we do?
Floats it up for James.
LeBron doesn't get, but Love gets
And he's
and
fouled on the
one.
One free throw.
Him to lead their team.
And the replay is courtesy of
Foul.
Under Armour.
No foul?
Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. That one falls.
And you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Green kicks to Westbrook. There's the feed to George. Pass to Silk. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Wendell's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Silk, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for
Free
him.
throws.
And league expansion is something that simply won't leave the conversation in the NBA right now, Clark. Do you think that the NBA adding another team or two is inevitable?
I don't think it's inevitable. As a matter of fact, I think we're at a good number where we are, Kevin. It's still the best league in the world, and I think you could dilute that a bit if you added teams. So I'm fine with where we are.
Here's what the East is going with right now.
29 points,
Whiteside's
7
checked in for
assists.
Love. Jabari Parker comes in for LeBron. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in.
Bucket's open.
Cousins with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Screen by Cousins. In the corner, Harden. The pass to Silk. Shot clock at 6. The West All-Stars need to get
Westbrook,
a shot
you have
off
to.
here.
To Westbrook, I don't know who
And
you
it's
are.
missing. And even 3-on-3 break. Parker with a clean look. The shot's good on the
Yeah.
assist by Wade.
This is bull
With
crap.
the jam.
Man, I like watching Wade get up for the dunk. You know, he's in the twilight of his career, but still showing how high he can get on those slams. Impressive.
On the wing, Harden. Here's Silk. He has 29. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a moment to look
Another
at the
perfect
scoring
release,
approach in
30
terms
points.
of where the points are coming from for the East All-Stars.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, I like the touch there from Wade
Oh my
inside. A
God.
polished interior
Wade's
scorer
unstoppable.
who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Lowry dishes to Whiteside. He got an advantage there off the pit.
And I like how scrappy and aggressive Lowry is on the court. And it's easy to see how much his teammates enjoy playing alongside him.
LeBron, he's checked in for the East. Antetokounmpo comes in for Nicholas Batum. And West also making a switch. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for James Harden. Towns, the pass to Bledsoe. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 4. Fires from 8.
It's a smooth operation.
Pass to Silk. Back to Bledsoe. Passes it to Silk. Millsap a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming
19
up. And Clark,
points.
we know that players are evaluated
20
in a
points now.
historical perspective, largely
3
by how many
points
rings
tonight.
they have.
Alex and
Do you think
Towns
that's a fair way to
duo
evaluate things?
in the
I don't
Minnesota
think you can
Timberwolves.
solely
They're a good team
evaluate
in the
an
West. They're
individual
6. They've
player
been playing
in a
well.
team sport by the number of rings he's been able to win. Clearly, it can be part of the criteria, especially if you're talking about great players who have had similar careers.
Conley
It can
for
be a
free.
differentiator.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fit
Why did I
guys
shoot
off
that? I was
and
going
get
for a
those
dribble.
rebounds.
I say dribble.
Wall wide open from outside off the mark. Here's Silk,
Free.
and he's
Let's
good on the
go.
three ball. Silk's got 36.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
To the middle, here's Antetokounmpo that they produced throughout the season. I think that's a good idea or a bad idea for them.
Again, I'm ambivalent to that because the landscape is so different now with the social media platforms. And I like the fact that players have a chance to control their narrative, their story, through the different social media platforms, the Players Tribune, podcasts. Now, you have to balance
Not
that
double team
with your
Millsap and
responsibilities
Nero
and
really
obligations
got that.
to your team, your teammates, and your franchise. And so that's where it becomes a challenge, managing your time effectively and using it wisely. But clearly, players should have the opportunity to be fully
Millsap,
engaged
Bledsoe
people
for free
beyond just
again.
playing the game.
But
And the
foul.
officials call over the back, a little too aggressive there.
Yeah, but at least he's getting after it on the backboard, but got a little carried away on that one.
Well, he knew he was going to get called for that one. I mean, that was simple. You can't use the guy in front of you as a stepping stool.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the East. Turner with the screen. Russell, there's the dish to Batum. Back to Whiteside, pass to Parker. Whiteside sets the pick for Parker. Sinks the three-pointer. Parker's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, that's fantastic recognition by Parker off the screen. So good at getting wide open looks for himself by reading the defense.
The shot's good from Silk.
44
At the
points.
space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Outside, Russell. Turner with the screen. Again, Russell missing. Here's West now. Green inside the three-point line.
Good assist
Drains
again.
the quick shot. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Swear, I just banked it in.
There's 1:38
What
left in
shot.
the fourth. Green's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Russell kicks to Turner. It's stolen.
Alex steals it. Gives it Bledsoe.
That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. The West
Got 3
All-Stars
steals
making a
tonight.
switch here. Harden's
What a
checked
game.
in.
Playing great defense. James
Fires
Harden
for
for
three.
free.
That shot is off.
banked.
The East
Nearly got
All-Stars
that.
go the other way with it. Outside, Russell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there,
Millsap
but he
got his
gets the
second
call
foul
and
now
will
in the
shoot
fourth
two.
with 1 minute
Millsap
left.
picks one up, and referee play review is something that is still relatively new in the NBA. Clark, do you think it should be expanded?
I think we should continue to modify and refine it and be careful to not look to overdo it. But we also want to make sure we
hell?
use it productively.
Millsap,
and
are
prudently.
you
So we
serious?
modify it, refine it, evaluate it each year, and try to make really good use of it in the areas where it can be most effective in enhancing the calls that are made in the game.
Russell, and the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Tremendous balance by Russell. Takes on
Third
contact,
foul.
finishes the play. We'll see if he can get the and one at the line.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the West. Passes it to Silk. Cousins with a screen on Russell. Dishes to Cousins.
He's back to Cousins.
Yes, that goes in.
14
I
assists.
really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
Russell dishes to Whiteside. Outside, Russell. On the wing, Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline try. Russell, no luck. Here's Silk. Drills it from outside.
Oh!
Silk's got 47 points. Here is Russell.
What a frame.
So it's the East All-Stars
30-point
winning this
lead.
one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the
What a
fans. I mean,
game.
it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg, huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
That's all. Thanks for everyone watching. Make sure to subscribe for the next episode. That will be Chabol. And I'll see you in the next video. There's 2 videos came out today, and tomorrow we'll get more videos. So yeah.